All right, my people, welcome to Let's Talk TV. Kasala don burst for IPOB camp this afternoon. News we will carry come for you today. The indigenous people of Biafra in more powerful. Don't come out, they clarify some kind matter with all of una gas here. Don't forget to share this news wherever you day. Share this news to as many groups, to as many platforms as possible. And do not forget to subscribe to this channel. If you never subscribe, you dey miss all the confirmento news and all the confirmento broadcasts of Prime Minister Ekpa will be say we dey give una back to back. Share this video and also remember to support. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, lovely people, lovers of freedom all over the world. Wherever you are joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform that gives you the updated news and information on all the matter where they happen for Biafran land. Please subscribe to this channel. Make sure you turn on your notification because that is the only way you can get notified whenever we drop our spanking news. Now, straight to the news I carry come for you. We don't have camps in Okigwe, says the indigenous people of Biafra. IPOB, have come out to debunk the false accusation by the Nigerian government. Now, I'm going to bring the news that actually brought up this issue. The Nigerian troops said they discovered burnt corpses of police operative in indigenous people of Biafran camp, which is in Okigwe, according to them. Now, I remembered vividly dropping these updates, this particular news on this YouTube channel, where I clarified that the Nigerian government has a way of trying to demonize the Biafran liberation cause, that is the indigenous people of Biafra and every other Biafran group fighting for the freedom of their people. Now, why do the Nigerian government keep on doing this? This is a very big question, that I keep asking myself. Why are you focused in tarnishing the image of these Biafran group? There are so many things to get yourself worried about. The country called Nigeria is in total shutdown, if I should use the word. The country is in total jeopardy and disarray at this point in time. You're not focused on, finding a way to curtail the insecurity that is ravaging the states, the country generally, to the extent that this insecurity has got into the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. If you are not safe in Abuja, which is the Federal Capital Territory, then where are you now safe? Bandits have taken over the country. And yet, your major concern currently as troops, Nigerian security operatives that are meant to be protecting life and property, that are meant to concentrate, and finding every security measures to curtail and fight the insecurity that is ravaging and destroying your country. Esemba, that is not your concern. Your concern is to fight against this group who are only fighting for the freedom of their people. That is where your issue is. It is actually crazy, how we are allowing these kind of things, to happen in this country. It's actually crazy. Now, straight to the news. IPOB have come out once again to debunk the false accusation, saying that they do not have camp in Okigwe. The news in detail. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and its arms wing, Eastern Security Network, ESN, have denied claims by the Nigerian Police, Imo State Command, that they have cleared the camps belonging to the pro-Biafran agitators. The group said it has no camps in Umulolo, at Okigwe and Owerri environs of Imo State. The army had accused the group members of cannibalism, saying its troops stormed their camps at Okigwe where they recovered arms and dead bodies. However, in a statement yesterday by the Indigenous People of Biafra Media and Publicity Secretary, Emma Powerful, the group said it has no such camps at Okigwe in Imo State. The statement reads in part, the global family and movement of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, ably led by the great and indefatigable leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wishes to debunk the fallacious claims from the Nigerian police, Imo State Command, that they have cleared the indigenous people of Biafran and Eastern Security Network camp in Umulolo at Okigwe and Owerri environs of Imo State. The Nigerian government and her security agencies cannot continue to claim ignorance of the indigenous people of Biafra's repeated disassociations with the criminals operating around the Okigwe and Owerri axis. We understand that the Nigerian police are working with the agents provocateur to blackmail the indigenous people of Biafra, but we are always ahead of their games. Powerful continued in his statement. In our previous press releases, we have called out the criminals and agents provocateur heavily funded by some politicians and businessmen and women who operate camps at Umulolo and other parts of Okigwe local government area in Imo State. We have publicly condemned the camp and activities of the criminals working with the government's double agents in Finland. For emphasis' sake, Eastern Security does not have any camp in the following communities: Okigwe, Mbitolu, Arinduzogo, Osu, Ihituokwa, and others in Imo State. Also, we do not have camps in Osumo, Gulilu, Ukpo, Ezinifite, Newi, and others in Anambra State. Any group operating any camp in these areas and communities are not Eastern Security Network operatives. They are either organized criminal gangs or agents provocateurs working with the government double agent. The Nigerian government and its security agencies knows the truth but chose to blackmail the indigenous people of Biafra and Eastern Security Network. And that is that on Emma Powerful clarifying the issue. But I still don't understand why Emma Powerful does not know how to handle, issues, just very simple issues. You do not need to complicate issues. If you want to say something, why don't you say it instead of bringing in Simon Ekpa into your clarification? Clarify your issue. You know that the Nigerian government are lying. You know that the Nigerian government, are doing everything to blackmail you guys in your struggle. Focus on the Nigerian government. Clarify the Nigerian government. Forget about any other person. Simon Ekpa is doing his thing. You might not really like the way he's doing it, but the fact still remains that he is seriously doing his thing. And he is doing it well to the best of his knowledge. He's doing it well, and people are loving the way and the pattern in which he is carrying the freedom, which is the most important thing. If there is one thing I will keep on saying, not everybody will support anything that is good. Everybody must not support you. When you bring out the ideology that you must impress people just to be what you want to be, any day you take off that ideology, then you will begin to get successful in whatever you're doing. You don't need to impress anybody, and that is what the Prime Minister Ekpa is trying to clarify, and that is what he's doing. Take it or leave it. He's not there to impress anybody. Instead, he is there, to deliver the mandate or the mantle that was given to him by Onyendo Mazenam Kano, whether you like it or not. The reality is that he is shaking the country at this point in time. And the Nigerian government, we even agree to this. They can't deny it. The military cannot deny that this guy is not shaking them. For somebody that the chief of defense came out and had to even start talking about, that shows that he has been discussed. That shows that whatever he's doing is actually shaking the Nigerian government, and that is his aim. It's not about talking, come out on social media and talk, clarify yourself. Sincerely speaking, I don't blame anybody hitting against the DOS and whatever they are doing, because nobody is actually seeing what they are doing. The only thing, they've been good at, since Mazenam Kano was abducted, is the fact that they always come out to clarify their stance in the struggle and to clarify, whenever these lies are being are being given to them. These things we keep on talking about. These things will keep screaming and shouting and fighting about, is for just one common purpose. If Biafra should actually come today, some of these things we might even forget about it. We might actually forget about it, because there is always joy in the morning. Behind every darkness there is always light. So when the light comes, you totally forget about the darkness, because the light will illuminate everywhere. So basically, the Nigerian government have vowed to do everything possible to frustrate the struggle, instead of them to do the needful by providing security in their country and making sure that these issues of insecurity in Plateau, in Abuja, and the rest of other places where insecurity has taken a huge stance will reduce and will be eradicated totally. On that note, we say thank you once again, for joining us on this wonderful YouTube platform. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel and make sure you turn on your notifications so that you too can get notified whenever we drop our spanking news. Thank you once again, my beautiful people.